I always look forward to this time on a Tuesday morning because we get to talk all things about local history. And there's plenty of great stories to tell. The man who actually researches it all is from historyoutThere.com. And that is, of course, Harold Peacock, who joins us on the line. How are you, mate?
I'm very well, Damo. Yes, a very valuable history lesson this morning.
I know, I saw that. Now, of course, as we gave a little tease before, we're taking everyone to Stanthorpe for a diamond mystery.
That's right, Stanthorpe, because Queensland's biggest diamond was mined in Stanthorpe in 1872. There's no record of what happened to it after that.
Oh, okay. Well, mate, let us know the story behind this diamond mystery.
Yeah, look, diamonds, well, Australia's diamonds history began with the gold rush, actually, in 1851, when explorers discovered diamonds around Bathurst in New South Wales. Everyone talks about the gold then, but there were diamonds there as well. However, serious diamonds were found in the Kimberley region of Western Australia in 1976, and then came the famous Argyle mine in 1979. It's closed down now, closed down about 5 years ago. But at one stage, Argyle was generating 40% of the world's diamond production and more than 90% of the world's pink diamonds.
Right.
Now, very few people seem to know that diamonds have also been mined here in Queensland. You see, the central Queensland gemfields, it's known as the largest sapphire fields in the southern hemisphere, but diamonds have also been found there.
Right.
And here in Stanthorpe, the Granite Belt, is where Queensland's biggest diamond was found. It was in September 1872. The news of diamond discoveries attracted a Mr. John Ruxton. Now, Ruxton was from County Longford in Ireland and was one of Brisbane's most canny jewellers with his shop on Ann Street in Fortitude Valley. Now, as a measure of his worth, a robbery from his shop once netted almost $500,000 of jewellery in today's money. So he was, Mr. Ruxton, he knew what a good diamond was. Now, tin mining in Stanthorpe is what unearthed the diamonds here. And once the stones began to appear, every man and his dog was carefully watching the sluicing boxes. Now, Ruxton came to Stanthorpe hoping to buy stones at bargain prices, because the locals had no idea. So for 2 weeks, men lined up to show him stones that were carefully wrapped. Most of them were just tin crystals or quartz, some crystallite, turquoise, opals, and even garnets. But eventually a young man turned up with a piece of turquoise and a genuine diamond.
Right.
Now, Ruxton was keen to buy the diamond, but he was cautious because naming a price too high would stop him getting a bargain with that diamond and for all the rest that would be found. So he began talking down the value of all the Stanthorpe diamonds that he saw. Now, 2 diamonds came into the possession of Mr. William Groom. Now, Groom, of course, was the inaugural mayor of Toowoomba, member of Queensland Parliament, and in fact was the only transported convict to ever sit as a member of the federal parliament. Now, Groom forwarded those 2 stones to Mr. Edmund MacDonald. Now, MacDonald had been in charge of the procession welcoming His Royal Highness Prince Alfred to Government House and was then the manager of the jewellers Flavel Brothers and Roberts. Now, the stones had been found within 5 miles of Stanthorpe. No one really wanted to say exactly where, but certainly they were Stanthorpe diamonds. They were so good that Mr. MacDonald took them to Mr. Augustus Gregory, the explorer and first Surveyor General of Queensland. Now, the diamonds were confirmed as absolutely genuine. The largest weighed 3.5 carats.
Wow.
And that was the biggest and finest diamond ever found in Queensland. It was rumoured that the uncut valuation of the Stanthorpe diamond was a colossal $128,000. Now, meanwhile, Ruxton, look, he actually examined the Stanthorpe diamond as well, which he said was absolutely the biggest, most beautiful he'd seen. But again, he talked it down, saying that it should really be split into 2 1.5 carat diamonds, which he valued at only $30,000 each. Still not bad in my book, anyway.
No, I could do with that.
That's right. Now, Ruxton was convinced that even where the tin had run out in the Stanthorpe mines, more diamonds, rubies and sapphires would be found. Now, diamonds continue to be found, but many were kept secret.
Oh.
So you keep them secret from the tax man.
Yeah.
Now, in January 1873, Ruxton had seen more than 100 diamonds in the 4 months of the rush, and they varied in size and colour and in value. He said it was anywhere from 200 to over 30,000 each, although he was almost certainly still understating the value because he wanted to buy them cheap. Now, eventually, the diamond fever died down and nothing more was heard of the Stanthorpe diamond. Now, I've tried to trace it. We know that in 1872 it passed through the hands of the transported convict William Groom,
Right.
jewellery manager Edmund MacDonald,
Yes.
and on to the Surveyor General Augustus Gregory. But from there, did the Irish jeweller John Ruxton get hold of it and cut it into smaller diamonds? But no one knows what happened to the 3.5 carat Stanthorpe diamond.
Imagine if that whopper was discovered nowadays.
Oh, wouldn't it be great? But that whopper, it remains, it's Queensland's biggest ever diamond, and it remains a mystery what happened to it and where it is today. So, Damo, if anyone in Stanthorpe has this clear rock sitting at the bottom of the drill, let us know. But also, if they're interested in searching for more diamonds, then I suggest start looking under Mount Marley, the lookout at Stanthorpe, because 150 years ago, that was the favourite spot. Those valuable little sparklers.
There you go. Now, mate, how can we recap this story? You put it up on your website?
Absolutely. Every Friday I update the story on my website, historyouthere.com.
All right, historyouthere.com. Mate, always good to catch up. We've got news coming up soon, so I'll have to push on, but we'll look forward to chatting again next week.
See you then.
Thank you so much, Harold Peacock. And jump onto the website, historyouthere.com. You'll be able to read that and many other local stories to the Darling Downs as we take a look at our local history.